second shoot of the portfolio project that I'm doing. It is the second shoot that we are doing in this series of all the different photo shoots to build my portfolio, so I'm ready for international modeling. At first, I thought we'd have 7 shoots. We might be doing a little bit less now that I have shot with that photographer in Italy. Some of those photos can take place of some of the photos I was planning on recreating for this project. But I made sure that today's shoot, we're doing photos that would not be overlapped by photos from Italy. Today's mostly beauty. We are doing up close beauty with jewelry, different levels of beauty, starting from natural, going all the way up to very smoky and vampy and edgy. So I've got quite a bit of prepping to do today. I need to do a natural face of makeup to start. I need to blow out my hair and then finish fixing my nails and also finalize the outfits and packing that I'm bringing. Since we're doing jewelry in this shoot today, I needed to go get some pieces of jewelry that were of the quality and aesthetic for a fashion or beauty photo shoot. So I went to TJ Maxx today, which honestly, I love the jewelry at TJ Maxx. I have a bunch of necklaces and earrings and bracelets from TJ Maxx, and they're such good quality and very affordable. So that's where I went today, and I picked up some stuff for the photo shoot, but I also picked up something for myself. I absolutely love these. They're so cute. I love that they are spring colors because I'm a spring color season. Honestly, I don't like wearing makeup every day, but I do think that wearing jewelry can help enhance your natural beauty, and so I opt to just wear jewelry every day, and that helps me feel and look more put together than putting on makeup every day, because that's just not something I'm interested in. I'm so happy with these though. They're so cute, but let me show you what else I got and what we're planning to wear for this shoot today. Starting off with the most natural look of the day, I'm either going to wear this cream colored top or this light mint green top with this pearl set of earrings. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna do yet. It's depending on how the makeup and hair comes out and the colors that we end up going with for the backdrop, but I'm definitely leaning towards the pearl earrings and not the diamond ones. This is the next look that we are going to do, and with this look we are going to change out the background paper color, add a little bit of more shadow to my eyelid, put on a bolder lip color, and I'll put my hair up. I found this top at DI yesterday. It was $5, but it has this cool chain, and then I went and I found jewelry that has the same chain, and I thought this would be good for a look. I'm not so sure yet how well it will photograph because this is a gold tone and this is a bronze tone on the chain here. So we'll see how it comes together and how it photographs, but this is one option for a fun colored jewelry outfit, which is the inspo for the second look. This is the other option for the fun, colorful jewelry look, and I absolutely love this one. I have this top that I thrifted. I actually wore this to Coco Rocha model camp, and it's just one of my favorite pieces that I have. And I found this really fun colored necklace and some matching earrings, and I think this will look really, really great together and suit this inspiration that we're trying to shoot really well. In addition to doing jewelry shopping, I had also done some clothing shopping. I went and looked at some pieces at Anthropologie to see if I could find something that looked really good quality that would work really well for these photo shoots that I'm doing for my portfolio. However, nothing was quite right. I'm not really sure what it was, but honestly, what I was able to find at the thrift store and what I already had in my closet was actually perfect for this project, so I didn't need to buy anything new or expensive. Those are the most important things to show you in advance in this shoot. Some of the other things that we're shooting are less interesting, so you'll just see it later. And then the last look we're doing is just bold makeup, no jewelry, and then a shirt that is at Justin's house. One thing I am a little bit nervous about with this shoot involving jewelry so much is that you would never quite know how jewelry is going to photograph in different lighting. Sometimes it gets really shiny, sometimes it creates a glare, sometimes it looks tacky. I'm hoping that this jewelry will read well on camera. That's why I also got 2 options for the second look that we're doing, because I don't know which will read better on camera. I never shoot with jewelry. I always take all my jewelry off, just because that's something I've learned in my training as a model from my agencies, that you never wear jewelry on a shoot, not even a wedding ring. You take that off, it's way too personal. So this will be interesting for me, shooting intentionally with jewelry. I'm gonna start continuing to get ready, so let's move on to hair and makeup. Time for blowout. Although I am sad to say goodbye to my natural hair. I love my natural hair. hair is done. Looks pretty good. Now I need to move on to makeup, starting with a very bare, clean, beautiful face. No makeup. The makeup for the first part of the shoot is done. It's very cute and light and I'm really happy with it. But now I've got to pack up and leave in about 5 minutes. So it's time for me to go. So I'm just hanging out in traffic eating a snack on the way to the shoot, and I thought I'd mention that I'm so grateful that I'm able to do my own hair and makeup and style myself for these photo shoots, because I know I'm saving so much money. I know photo shoots for portfolios are expensive, and I'm very grateful that I do have the skills and talents to be able to do so. However, I will say that I am very stressed out by this. Being my own hair and makeup artist and not being a hair and makeup artist does make me get really stressed out about the quality of hair and makeup that I'm doing, if it's good enough for the shoot. So I'm just sitting here in traffic enjoying stress, eating my snack, just because I'm worried that it's not going to look good enough. These photos have to be such high quality, and I know I can do good makeup. I'm going to try and calm down and reassure myself that yes, I did a good job. The photos are going to turn out great, and it's all going to be good. And these photos are going to get me work. These photos are going to get me jobs, and that is the affirmation. After arriving to the studio, I set up my makeup station, set out the jewelry, set out my hair stuff, organized my clothes. Here's everything that we might shoot today, and we got started on the first look. I decided to wear the light green top because I felt the color was more impactful than the cream. Moving on to the second look, I decided to go with this jewelry look, and I'm so glad I did. It honestly turned out so beautifully. This was my favorite look that we shot today, and a lot of it is because of the color story. It's very much in my spring color palette. I love all the bright colors, and we also shot this against a light blue background to make everything just pop. On to the third look, and this is actually the first look from the model's portfolio that I'm recreating for this shoot. The other two looks that we already did were actually inspired by Hillary Rhoda, who is another model that my agent asked me to find inspiration from when building my own portfolio. So for this look, we're doing an eyeliner and then a cool lighting concept. Okay, I look crazy. At the very end of the shoot, we decided to mess up the makeup, but I still wanted to tell you about how the shoot went. For context, there was one look we did at the end that I didn't get any behind the scenes footage of, so here's the photo of that. I absolutely love it. Now back to the explanation. The shoot honestly overall was very good. The looks we did were amazing. I ended up getting very stressed out at the very end about this makeup look. This is after it was destroyed, but trying to get the symmetry and the shape right and the shading right and the blending right in such a short amount of time was very stressful for me, and I almost didn't want to shoot that last look because I knew it wasn't the quality that I was expecting of myself, but we ended up doing it anyway. We had about 10 minutes to shoot that last look, and it ended up being good. It ended up being really good. It was so stressful, and I just had this feeling of disappointment in myself for how that went, and I'm just worried that it wasn't good, and I feel kind of discouraged by the stressfulness of that situation. But my sister, who was there assisting on the shoot, was very encouraging, and Justin as well. They were very encouraging that we could do it. It looked good. It wasn't going to be a waste, and I'm very glad to have had their support because I was kind of shutting down from the stress in that moment. I do put a lot of pressure on myself for this photo shoot with being my own hair and makeup artist, and also having a certain time limit to get stuff done because I've got plans, my family has plans, I've got to be home at a certain time, and I can't just stay shooting forever. So I'm just a little like, I need to decompress from this shoot, but it was really good, and some of my favorite photos I've done with Justin I did tonight, and I'm so excited about them. I did not get the chance to look through all of them yet because we were trying to shoot so much in a short amount of time. I knew that that would take too much time, but really we got some beautiful stuff.
and I'm very excited about that.